What comes after 242, 243, of course? Fine music. I hope you've been enjoying our searches today, and who knows where we're going with Jim, huh? But it's always an interesting place. So take us there, Jim.
We're going with the Viagra Boys today.
Oh,
And
yeah.
originally, I was attracted, of course, not a weird name for the band, but the more I listen to them, the more interesting the lyrics become. And so I printed out a bunch of them. First off, their most recent release is Cave World 2023. And I don't remember the band members' names. I should have done a little bit better job with that. But anybody who's interested can, you can go online and check them out. On Spotify, there's a release called Cave World. There's another one called Cave World Deluxe. I'm not sure exactly what the difference is, but uh, one of the songs that caught my attention right away was Punk Rock Loser. And I think, Don, that one caught your attention too. The videos are really interesting. They're a little bit bizarre, uh, but uh, a lot of obscenity, vulgarity, profanity in the lyrics. And I'm, just for the sake of common decency, I'm gonna when I read some of these lyrics, I'll skip that part and let you fill in the blank. Okay. When we met, this is Punk Rock Loser, part of it. When we met, you thought that I could probably change. I warned you then that, baby, I don't seem insane, but I effing am. And I'm rocking a little gold chain that ain't real gold. I told you that it's effing fake. That's kind of cool. I spend my money elsewhere on different things that come in little plastic bags and they disappear the same night. Okay, pretty straightforward. I ain't your average normal dude. It sure ain't glamorous, but I keep things loose. I ain't your average punk rock loser. Yeah, I'm a savage. I'm really cool. I tried to warn you, I'm loose. The songs are introspective, confessional, very, very dark, and a lot of dark humor. I tried to warn you that this is still punk rock loser. I tried to warn you that I'm bad and I'm loose, looser than a piece of low hanging fruit. I don't go to parties where folks get dressed up. I go to the function just to F shit up. Whoops. I warned you, baby, that ain't juice in my cup. It's promethazine and a little 7 Up. So there's some interesting, rhyme is interesting. I mean, if it's forced or if it's trite, it doesn't belong. But when it's creative and it just comes out of the middle of nowhere, to me, that's really interesting. Um, Another song that I've copied the lyrics for, the cognitive trade-off hypothesis. Now, I doubt that we have duplicate band names sometimes, and sometimes we even have songs that have the same names, same titles. But I would bet that the cognitive trade-off hypothesis is one that's pretty unique. Uh, did you know that years ago all we had was sticks and stones to make our food and build our homes? We collected birds and we lived in holes. And most of us lived in the trees. We counted things at incredible speeds. We lived a life of simplicity and eaten on bugs and little berries. Okay. Um, Baby criminal. Well, little Jimmy was the cutest little baby. His mama told him that one day he was going to be a star. He got older. Well, folks said he was crazy. They said one day that boy, he's going to kill us all. I mean, there's this edgy, weird, dark humor that goes along with their unusual music and the unusual appearance of the band in their live shows. I would love to go see these guys perform. I think it would be a band worth seeing. Other albums, uh, Welfare Jazz, 2021, Street Worms, 2018, and an EP that was released in 2016 with 4 songs called Consistency of Energy. And to me, the most interesting song on that album is called Research Chemicals. Um, it's getting hard to breathe. You're feeling like you're going to die. They told you it was just like weed, that this could happen your first time. Waking up, you're drenched in sweat. It's one of many side effects. You'll need a refill every hour. You're getting nosebleeds in the shower. Okay, so uh, kind of a dark warning. Apparently, the lead singer it's a Swedish band. I believe it's a Swedish band. Yeah, it's a Swedish
Yeah,
band,
that's right.
and the lead singer is from the United States, so he's the only American member of the band. And apparently, he's lived a very colorful, uh, nearly tragic life. And I hate to say this, but you get the feeling that this isn't one of those bands that's going to rival the endurance of the Rolling Stones, for example. Even though Keith Richards has defied all odds, who would have guessed that Keith Richards would outlive half of the Beatles? Anyway, that's the lyrical, interesting stuff about Viagra Boys. And in terms of live performances, I pulled up on my other computer upcoming shows from the Belly-Up Tavern here in Solana Beach. I'm not getting paid by them for any reason, but it's probably my favorite music venue. The Belly-Up is it's located on Cedros Avenue, right off of Loma Santa Fe, not Santa Fe, but Loma Santa Fe in Solana Beach. And the venue is located inside of an old Quonset hut that was a street full of aircraft manufacturers during the Second World War that were converted into other uses. But it's a great venue. You can go right up to the stage with your camera, unless it's a seated show. You can buy seats, but it's mostly standing room only and adjacent to a bar in the same room. And upcoming on July 11th is Vonda Shepherd. July 13th, the local band Atomic Groove. July 14th and 15th, 2 days, They Might Be Giants. July 16th,
Love
Scary
They Might Be
Goldings.
Giants.
Pardon?
Oh, I said I love They Might Be Giants.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Other interesting. July 19th, The Heartless Bastards.
Oh, there too.
July 26th, Robert Cray Band, Selling Out Fast. Pine Mountain Logs, Easy Wind, a Grateful Dead tribute. Ambrosia on August 2nd. English Beat on August 4th. Earl Thomas on August 6th. And I have to say, Young Doublers on August 13th. There's Jeff Baxter from Steely Dan on August 21st. Let's see. B-Side Players, local band here, August 26th. And I have to say, there was a change in management at the Belly-Up several years ago. The Belly-Up used to attract really top names in the rock music business. And a lot of times it was bands that were either on the way to Los Angeles to play the big venues or on the way out of Los Angeles where they wanted to play a smaller venue. Several years ago in the summer, the Rolling Stones played there for a private party. Mm-hmm. And apparently a man from Rancho Santa Fe wanted to give a friend of his a birthday present. So he paid the Stones, I think it was $1.2 million to play a gig at the Belly-Up. And word got around town pretty quick. And word also got around town that you weren't getting in. It was a private party. So those of us who were just a lot bit curious, showed up anyway and hung around outside. Got to hear a Rolling Stones concert from the parking lot. Wow. It's a small venue, probably less than 500 people inside. You got to pack them elbow to elbow to get that many in. But if you ever get a chance, come on down to Solana Beach, check out the Belly-Up. And
there was an article in the New Yorker just recently about how private parties are big business for top stars these days.
I could imagine. You look at the number of tribute bands, number one, and if you have the wherewithal and the means to get the Rolling Stones together, I mean, if you just won the lottery, why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah, right.
I mean, that would be great. So,
yeah.
I just got to throw in my 2 cents, Jim.
What's that?
I got to throw in my 2 cents, because I'm a representative of the right-brained people of the world. And to us, lyrics are, not our number one priority. It's nice, but I have to say, I've been listening to the VIAGRA Boys. I just demonstrated that I'm on the verge of buying them too. That's why I put up that page real quick from the music.
Yeah.
But the thing that has not been mentioned about them is that the music is so damn good too.
It is.
Right? Really great guitar and keyboards. It's really substantial. All right. So those of you who love the music even more than the words, like me, you're going to be satisfied by the VIAGRA Boys.
And
quote me on that.
Yeah, I got
Very
another
good.
question, and I think it came from last week. Who was it that mentioned Wet Leg?
Me.
Yeah.
I listened to that band, and they're good.
Yes, they are.
They're really good. Lyrics, music, the
Music.
whole 9 yards. Reminded me a little bit of Suburban Lawns,
Yeah.
but I just really enjoyed that. So
Quirky.
thank you.
The first time I heard them, I thought they were a joke. That the first song I heard was the Wet Dream song, and I saw the video and I looked, this is so goofy, but they can't be serious. But yeah, they are. They're
good.
Yeah.
It's a great album too.
Theirs was Chase Long, and I thought that was kind of a jokey song too, but like in a good way. It almost I mentioned Cake earlier. They sort of struck me as a female Cake with that song.
Okay. Yeah. That actually makes sense. Yeah.
That's one of the things I enjoy about working or appearing here with you guys. The way we get music is far different from the way we got music when we were kids.
Yeah.
And you guys have been a great source for good new music. So thank you all.
On that happy note, we're going to end episode 243 for time considerations because we still got 2 more episodes to do today. The younger guys. 243 over and out. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
Get the VIAGRA Boys, people. You heard it from me.